Mushy Mushy peeps, it's Christopher London, and this video right here is going to be a long one. But please, this is going to be very informative. It's going to be detailed. After this video, I'm not going to answer any questions about it. And you guys read the title. This is about my basketball career, why I don't play anymore, what happened exactly, because a lot of, like, I know I don't have to do this. Like, I don't owe anybody an explanation, all right? I can live my life. It's my life at the end of the day, but there's just a lot of people that I feel like just don't understand and they don't get it. And I feel like even after this video, if you don't get it, then you're just either one, stupid, or you just, it's just a troll. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with the actual sense, common sense, would understand, or at least, you know, some sort of heart would understand. And I'm gonna probably come off this soft after I say this, but that's okay, you know, because like I said, at the end of the day, like, I don't make videos to make myself look cool or whatever. I just make videos to entertain you guys, or, you know, showcase a message to either inspire or motivate you, or kind of look at things differently in a better, just open your mind, basically. I started high school at 5'11", 6 foot, freshman, 6 foot freshman. That's not freakishly tall, but that's a little tall, okay? And I grew 3 inches every year. By the time my freshman year was done, I was 6'3", all right? Going in my sophomore year, 6'4". My first bad injury was in the AAU tournament that going into my sophomore year that summer, playing AAU. I went on a fast break. I was all alone. I went up for a dunk, and my knee just completely tore. I fractured my tibia and tore my patella tendon, just ripped it completely apart. And basically my kneecap was in my thigh, all right? So that was bad. I had to have knee surgery. I was out for 6 months, all right? That's my first real injury. After that, I came back, I went to rehab strong, and my left leg still isn't the same. I used to be a 1-leg jumper. Now, since that injury, I was 2-leg jumper. And, you know, I like to dunk and stuff, so I had to, you know, get my legs back and everything. During that surgery, I had to get a screw in my knee and stuff. And on top of that, you know, I'm still growing, all right? I'm still growing 3 inches every year on top of having that knee surgery. Had thumb surgery. I kept popping, my thumb kept dislocating. It was to the point where this shit was just hanging, you know what I'm saying? It didn't even hurt. It was just a problem. Every time I tried to palm the ball, it would just pop out. I don't know, man. I was just fragile, dude. I broke my nose twice. I got elbowed. My meniscus, I slightly tore. I had to get a little cleanup surgery, whatever. And this is all in high school. So me and my friends play on the same varsity team. We got a summer league game. Alright, so we meet up at my friend's house, and he has got a girlfriend. Alright, this bitch is crazy. They're having like the little play fights, I don't know, whatever. I can't really remember how it happened exactly. But long story short, we're driving to the game, it's raining. You know, we're going on these back roads, these country roads, no one's around, and this fucking bitch, I'm sitting in the back, you know, the girl is in the passenger seat, my friend is driving. And she just thinks it's funny to put her hand on the wheel, make the car kind of, you know, swerve and shit. And I'm sitting in the back just thinking like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, and this is real shit. She just kept playing with the wheel and stuff, taking the keys out of the car. Like, I don't understand. Like, I had to tell her, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it doesn't matter that no one's here. Like, it's raining outside, and like, we got to get to this game, and you're bullshitting. Like, and you know, she's like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm done. And we're driving, and all of a sudden she does one more. Grabs the wheel, yanks it. My friend's trying to get back on track. He can't. He loses control, hits a fucking stop sign. Car flips, hits a tree, I'm out. That's the last thing I remember. I remember the car in the fucking air, flipped over, and now I wake up in the fucking hospital. That's exactly all I remember. I had a bad concussion. All right, luckily that was the only thing. No one else got hurt. She broke her arm. At this point, never had a concussion. This was the worst. I had to wear shades for like a couple of weeks. I couldn't listen to music. I couldn't be around loud noises. My eyes were sensitive to light. I was having headaches, just headaches every day. And this was the key time for basketball. You know, I'm going into my junior year. Recruits are looking at me. I had Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Wichita State, SFA, fucking a lot of just D1s are watching me, major and mid-major. I have the most important tournament to go to, which was Vegas and LA. I couldn't play in those tournaments. I went, I tried, but I couldn't without throwing up, without getting sensitive to the light, having headaches, and I just couldn't play. I lost every motherfucking offer there was because I didn't play in those tournaments. I only had one. I think it was like SFA in Wichita State. The schools that I really wanted to go to dropped, all because of a stupid ass accident. And that was just the start. That was literally just the start of just shit. So it took about the whole summer for me to heal up before I got cleared. And I go to New York for AAU, get hit in the head again, elbow, just my luck, ears ringing, another concussion. In high school, later in the year, mom doesn't know this, friends going to a fucking, I forgot, we like going to get something to eat. Some dude just fucking doesn't stop, hits us from the back. I hit my head on the window, headaches again. Did I go to the doctor for that? Shook it off. But that whole month, it was a struggle playing. Again, this is just my junior year in high school. So I had this surgery. And now I'm like, okay, now I go into AAU the summer. And I was able to play in those tournaments. I did well. I got a couple more offers again, like D1. They're all mid-majors. Corpus Christi, SFA, Sam Houston, Sanford, Iona, Wichita State. My senior year came around and there was just one game. I got mad. Dude was trying to kill me basically on a foul just because I'm the best player and this is like our rival team. It's a big game. Dude tried to take me out on some cheap shit. I wanted to fight, didn't fight, hit a wall. Just literally just punched the wall because I was so mad. Like he almost, like I could have got hurt. Hit the wall and I broke my hand. I broke my hand bad. My fingers were short completely, just in my shit. And I still played with it. I shot my free throws, made a dunk, still played, and to the point where like the numbness, the adrenaline was gone. Then it started like, oh fuck, this is fucked. You know, I told everybody I broke it from dunking the ball. You know, I had to tell recruiters that. And I missed the whole fucking first half of the season. Basically the whole regular season. I tried to come back, you know, so we could make playoffs. Didn't work. So I missed my whole senior year. I played the preseason games, but once the regular season came where it actually mattered, I didn't play. What happened? Lost all my scholarships, pretty much, offers. Oral Roberts gave me a full ride, red shirt, exactly what I wanted. I wanted a red shirt. Wichita State, they wanted me to go to a prep school and then go there, but it's like if I go to a prep school, I could go to any school I want. I'm not gonna go to Wichita State. And so I took, you know, I went on some visits. I visited ORU and I liked it. My dad went to that school. My dad knew the coaches. That's how I got the offer pretty much. And I just liked it. I liked the vibe. The coaches fuck with me. I knew they were gonna get me right. So I took that offer. I didn't even go visit. I could have went to Santa Clara. I could have went to Iona in New York. I could have went to Sanford. I could have went to all these schools, but I just canceled all the trips and just said, fuck it, I'm going to ORU. And those are all D1 schools. Going into college, I've had 2 knee surgeries, multiple concussions, 2 on record. And those are just the injuries that I remember. You know, there's other tweaks and shit. And at this point, like, I was training to play now it's D1. ORU is a mid-major D1 school, so I'm training for that, you know, getting my body right and everything, lifting hard, you know, training every day, because this is what I trained for my whole life. This is what I worked for, and I was there. I was the first guy from my high school to get a D1 offer in basketball, a signed D1. That was a great moment for me. And then I get there, physical, I failed it. I failed my physical. I had irregular heart rhythm. You know, I've always had like issues with my breathing. You know, my heart, it would race, you know, when I was playing and stuff. And I just never knew what that was. Like, why is that happening? You know, I kind of just put it to the side. I never told anybody. But then when I got to ORU, they were testing me, and I like, oh, we gotta do some tests because you know, there were guys dying on the court, you know, for no, like, just random reasons, and they find out they had heart problems. So they put me on red alert, and I had to wear a monitor, you know, to practice and stuff. And it was bad. One practice, they said I was running, you know, doing one-on-one drills, literally just dribbling the ball, and I just fell to the ground, and I hit my head really bad. Wake up on the sideline, headache, I can hear everything, rings, all this shit, concussion number whatever. Now I gotta do these concussion tests. Now I gotta do these heart monitors. Just as I started playing good too. This was right at the beginning of the season, but I'm a red shirt, so it wasn't, you know, the end of the world. I still lifted and everything. It was tough, man. I couldn't play. I didn't like the school. It was rough, dude. I was in a place where I was just like, I don't know what to do. You know, it's just like one thing after another. It's just adding up. And then I got cleared finally, and I was playing like the best basketball ever. I was on a mission, man. You know, these people signed me, and I get there and get hurt right away. I got guys in the forums telling me, oh, he's like soft. He's not. He was like a bust. You know what I'm saying? He's just fragile. It's not my fault, you know, and I just felt like it was. And so every day, like, I just woke up, I would just be in the gym just 24/7. I came back, I was on the scout squad. You know, scout squad, you practice for the games, you act like the other team. I made like the actual legit squad. We're killing the starters of a fucking, this is the best ORU team ever. We had the best record in a while, you know, and we're out here balling on the starters. The coach even tells me, like, Coach Sutton is like, yo, Chris, you are going to be a stud. You're going to be an All-American in 4 years. Coach Sutton never talks to me. After a good 2 weeks of good practices, one practice I just went the fuck off. It was away. They never take red shirts on away trips, but because of injuries, I had to come to practice, and I fucking dogged them. And then Coach Sutton, a great coach, tells me that. How do you think that makes me feel right now? Telling me I could go to the league, be an All-American, playing the way I was playing. End of the season, I get called into the office. They say, we're going to have to do more tests on you, Chris. Either you sit next season, do an 8-month heart monitor test, or you just don't play. We'll pay for your school, but you can't play until you do that test and get cleared by the doctor. I said, Coach, I'm fine. I felt fine. I was done being a fucking lab rat. So either I'm playing or I'm out. I said, okay, well, you can leave. They let me get a full release. They didn't want me to leave, obviously. But I'm not going to sit there and just go to school and not hoop, especially at that school. So I left, flew out to London. My dad knew some coaches out there. You know, one coach happened to be coaching the professional team. Worcester Wolves, BBL, and I went to go play for them. Get cleared by their doctors, did some heart tests, did some treadmill, you know, shit. Got cleared, I was good. And then tear a ligament in my foot. Right as the season starts. So I don't play. Then as I come back, you know, I always just practice. They had a college team and a pro team. You know, my whole plan was just to stay here for a year and then go back and play college ball again. So I had to go down and play in the college league or whatever. Luckily, if I did play in that pro league, regardless of getting paid, I would have lost my eligibility. Now you guys can sit there and say, oh, so you didn't play overseas or whatever. Say what you want, man. Everybody knows I could have played in the game on that team. It's not that hard. Competition there isn't like the US. If you can play D1 college ball, you can play in the British Basketball League. And that's the truth. So now I come back. I go to a D2 school because now I started doing YouTube. It's kind of picking up. And you can't really work and have a job in the Division One. Playing Division One, it's either you all basketball or just get the fuck out. And I started liking YouTube. I wanted to work and play ball. So I went Division Two. Played with my best friend. Got the opportunity to go to his school, play with him. But again, as soon as I get there, I tear my meniscus. Again, I had problems with my screw, so I get surgery to take the screw out, clean up my meniscus. I come back, literally, my first game that I start. And, you know, I wasn't playing that well in the game, starting off, it's kind of rusty. And all I remember is just diving for the ball. Some dude clocked me right here. It didn't phase me. I got up, started playing, and then I just remember the guy was taking a free throw, and everything just went black. Like we even watched the tape, and there's nowhere there where it didn't look that bad. It didn't even look that bad. Like the elbow, it didn't look that hard. Like I just kept playing. Like I just got up, started playing, and then I blacked out. And this concussion was the worst concussion of all. This shit took the whole season damn near to get better. The whole fucking season. This was in November. I didn't get better till February, bro, March. And this was bad. I was in my room. It was so bad. It was so bad. You know, you guys saw my story, man. It was the worst, mentally the worst time of my life. I was depressed, all that shit. I had to see fucking therapists, everything. End of the season comes around, just as I'm getting healthy, I bulk up, feel great, shots looking great. Get a call in the office saying, Chris, we can't give you a scholarship. We gotta take your scholarship. Just because of all the injuries they've had, and they've put money into other players, and they can't afford to, you know, pay for my school and let me, you know. Basically, because of the amount of concussions I've had, if I get one more, doctor says there's a chance I'll have Alzheimer's before I'm 40. Sure, I could wear a helmet to help prevent it. Sure, there's niggas in the NFL that get 10 concussions and they're still playing, making millions. But what is money worth? What is that $1 million worth? You telling me, oh, Chris, you should keep playing. You're not gonna be next to me when I'm in the hospital in my bed trying to remember what the fuck my name is. When's my birthday? Niggas try to tell me all the time, you should just keep playing. You're soft. This is not meant to be, fam. Look, I just told you, bro. Sure, I was great. I had all the talent. I think I thought I was meant to be an NBA player. But later, as I kept going on and on and on, I started to hate basketball. There was a time in high school where I hated basketball. I quit because my dad just kept pushing it on me. I couldn't go to sleep without putting up 700 shots. And my dad would make sure too. People act like, you know, coaches would tell me, oh, he doesn't have the passion. You're right. I never had dying passion. If I did, I would be on the court right now. I wouldn't be on this fucking camera talking to you. This is my life. This is my dreams. I got my own dreams, man. My whole life, I'm thinking, I'm working for other people. Now I'm grown. I'm a grown ass dude. I make my own decisions. You know, people say, oh, Chris, you can still train. You can still get your body right. You know, and you can still play overseas, whatever. Maybe, dude. Maybe. But with my anxiety, the concussions I've had, my knees, it's just not, it's not for me, man. It's done. And that's why, you know, for so long, I never talked about it. Like, just imagine playing the best basketball of your life, and then someone just says, you can't play. Like, it doesn't matter what you say, you just can't play. No matter what you say, you can't play. Oh, sure, yeah, I could go play for another team, all this shit. You know, they won't know. I won't tell them what happened on my medical history and shit. I can do that. But again, what's it worth? I get hit in the head now, I'm not gonna know who my grandkids are. And again, a lot of you probably watching, you're soft. You're just making excuses, shut up. I told you what happened. This is for you. This is for the people that think I'm just sitting here wasting my talent. I don't think I'm wasting my talent. I have 300,000 subscribers. 90,000 subscribers on another channel, 180 subscribers on my live stream that pay money to watch me live stream every day. That's a blessing. I got hundreds of thousands of followers. I can still make basketball videos that are entertaining for to watch. You look at me, I have a basketball presence. I have basketball knowledge that I can spit to the internet, spit to other kids. It's not all a waste. You know, it taught me a lot of things. You know, there's discipline that comes behind sports. Basketball has taught me so much. It's opened doors for me. You know, there's a lot of, like I've said this before, like I've met people through basketball. Great people, great players. I've played with NBA players. I train with NBA players. I know what it takes. It's just not for me. And if you can't accept that, that's on you, fam. It's not gonna hurt me, alright? It used to hurt me. But now I've just learned to accept that shit happens. We gotta keep it moving, man. There's more to life than money. I would rather have 1 million subscribers on YouTube than $1 million. That's just facts. And to answer your question, oh Chris, do you play pickup games? I probably will to get back in shape. If there's ever like a celebrity game or something, like I've been offered that before, I'd play that. But anything actually competitive, it can't happen, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared to go 100%. And if I can't go 100%, what am I doing? That's why I don't like playing pickup games. It's like I start getting these feels like I still got it. I do still got it, and I can get it, but I just can't. And it hurts to pick up the basketball, have all this talent, and not be able to showcase it the way I thought. But I'm showcasing it in a way that's different. And a lot of you won't understand that. A lot of you will be pissed at that. But that's just how life is, man. And if you can't accept it, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not out here to please everybody. It's impossible. Say what you want in the comments, man. Shit just goes out the other ear. It's just crazy, you know. I get comments on my YouTube story and all those other basketball videos like, oh, it's a waste of height. I would kill for your skills and your height. What a waste. Stay salty, my nigga. Stay salty. Alright? I'ma do me. I'm Kristopher London, and that's my real story. Make sure you wear something tight.